I couldn't leave without giving you guys a few tips of how I managed my claw hands, or at least how I was able to handle it or go through it. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse. So none of this is medically approved or anything like that. But these are just my own tips from my own personal experience. So, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just keep breathing. When I was at the hospital, they did tell me you need to breathe correctly. Like I'm hyperventilating, and that's why this happens. Apparently, I don't think I hyperventilate. Like I don't know. Apparently, I think what I do is I kind of hold my breath because I don't start panting or like, oh, my heart's racing. I don't get that kind of anxiety. I just get sensation overload, sensations. And maybe that's, I start holding my breath or something, but making sure you're breathing through this all, you know? For some reason, my brain thought that bananas helped me. When I was having that, when I was anxious, when I felt like it was happening, a banana was gonna help me. I think that had something to do with the potassium in it, or I'm not really sure. But for some reason, every time I had a banana while this thing was starting to happen, it would go away faster. So I don't know if the banana will work for you, but something that gives you some peace, the comfort. It's good to run to that sometimes, you know? Sometimes I would lay down and put my feet up on the wall. I know these are kind of funny sounding, but hey, whatever works, right? Whatever works for you. And just let the blood rush through my body. Third or fourth, I would love chamomile tea, chamomile, however you say it. I love chamomile tea. It's my favorite thing. And with honey, I would drink that. I would chug it, not gonna lie. When I'm here having my hands all weird, I'm like chug it all. And it did help. It lowered my anxieties and things like that. You know, I was very alone for a few years, or at least 2 years. I think I was very isolated, maybe a year isolated because of how severe the anxiety was. I didn't really have friends to talk about it with because nobody truly understood. And unfortunately, like I'm glad all my friends didn't have the same type of anxiety, but nobody really understood. My circle of friends were more like, you know, people who didn't have any mental health things going on, or at least not visible. So I was very alone, and that kind of made it worse. So I do truly recommend to have a community, to have a safe place, which this is the place for that. If you guys would like, I would love to be that community for you guys. But just to have a place where you can feel safe and heard and understood. Because like I said, community is part of the healing process. Without community, I don't think I would have healed as much as I have. And have a person you trust you can call, you know? Have compassion for yourself, and if you need rides for a little while until you feel comfortable again, get rides. If you can't drive because this is happening to you, don't push yourself to the breaking point. Like, give yourself compassion, give yourself help. Mental health also deserves help. And I hope you guys can do that for yourself. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a lovely day or night. And I'll talk to you guys soon.